If you are a comedian on the show tonight, please come out front for a meeting. If you are a comedian on the show tonight, please come out front for a meeting.
show started. Please set those cell phones to the silent or off position. Keep the tabletop to an absolute minimum, and no heckling the comedians or you will be absolutely. With that out of the way, make some noise for your friends and family you came to see on the Pro Head tonight! And now, please let me go over to the stage. Your host and MC, the very funny, the very talented, Lee Kimbrough!
What the hell is going on Wednesday night at Go Bananas? How we living? We doing all right? You feeling okay? Make some noise if you feel uncomfortable by the number of people in the room. Oh, there we go. Hey, now the cat's out of the bag. Everybody feels weird, so you don't have to feel weird. Or if you do feel weird, don't feel weird about it because everybody feels weird. You see what I'm saying? We're living good, man. This is going to be fun. Small but mighty is the nickname I gave my dick. And also, this crowd. Okay. All right, that's fun. That's good. Anybody Uber here? Nope, drinking and driving? Fuck yeah, let's go, dude. Come on, man. We got this. This is good, dude. Your beard is sick as fuck. I really enjoy that. I'm not gonna make fun of it because it's more hair than I will ever have on my head for the rest of my life, you know? What are you gonna do, dude? Got some new comics tonight. We got some oldies but some goodies. It's gonna be a good time, man. Y'all are in for a treat. That sounded like a sarcastic laugh, but nope, it was just a fat guy coughing and trying to breathe. What are you gonna do? Hell yeah. All right, fuck yeah. There's not that many people in here tonight, so I'll say something kind of embarrassing about myself because there's no way it can come back to bite me in the ass. I believed in Santa Claus until I was 11 years old. You think it's pretty? You think it's too long? Do you think it's like appropriate or normal nowadays? You think? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think it was a little too old. It might be too old. I was like writing Santa letters. I was like, "Dear Santa, can you bring me a shaving kit? Why is my body changing? You know, like what's going on with my balls, Saint Nick?" It was too old to believe in Santa. But I was like a whimsical kid, you know? I wanted to believe in Santa. I had my doubts, I had some thoughts, but I wanted to believe in him, you know? I still am a whimsical kid. I like good stories. I choose to believe those, you know? And then I went to 5th grade, and this kid named Matt Bagley blew the fucking lid off of it for me. Then the first couple weeks of 5th grade, Matt Bagley, he told me, Santa, not real. The whole thing, total fucking cover up. Power all the way up the chain of command. Fuck, my parents knew about it. It was a fucking inside job, dude. I knew. Matt Bagley was my whistleblower, dude. He fucking blew the top on this shit. Santa Claus and his realness or not realness was the first conspiracy theory that really got it going for me as a young boy, I think is how it comes down. My whole world was turned upside down, dude. Everything that I thought was true was not true. I'm sitting there like 11 years old, just like, you gotta connect the dots. This shit isn't adding up, man. You gotta follow the money. What's going on at the North Pole? Whose fucking lap did I sit on at the mall, you know? I was freaking out. I was furious. My parents knew about it. Everybody knew about it. Fucking killed me, dude. And so my whole life got turned around when I found out that Santa wasn't real. And then that coincidentally happened in early September in 2001. So when 9/11 happened, I didn't stand a fucking chance, you know? I didn't buy that shit from the jump, dude. I was sitting there in 5th grade lunch, smoking a cigarette, just like, slow down that footage, brother. Those weren't planes that hit the towers. They were sleds. You know? Red noses don't melt steel beams. I'm not a fucking idiot. Conspiracy theories. Into them. Love them. Conspiracy theories nowadays have a weird knack of like being fully correct, which is even weirder, you know? Like I didn't get the vaccine. And everybody was like, oh, you're a fucking crazy idiot. You're going to kill my grandma. And I was like, your grandma's a bitch or whatever, you know? I was like, I'm not going to get it. And also, I'm not. I just didn't want to get it. It seemed sketchy to me. And now it kind of is, you know? I was so against the shit that I got a fake vax card. And on my fake vaccination card, I got 1 shot of Johnson & Johnson and no boosters. I was like, fuck you guys. I'm not even doing this in Playland. It was like getting a fake ID in college that said you were 19 years old. It was fucking pointless. Couldn't go to the bar still. It's absurd. All right. I like that Santa Claus bit. I'm glad that you guys are into it. It's fun. This is good, dude. Comedy shows don't need a lot of people. You guys are already lubed up. We've already shared some big laughs with each other. Seems like a pretty good crowd. Like any show inside is good. I did a show in the parking lot right behind me during COVID in fucking February of 2021. February. It was winter time. Parking lot, dude. Pulled up. I was so bummed. I'm trying to be optimistic. I was like, you know what? This will be great. You can put 250 people in that parking lot. Let's fucking go. And then 8 people showed up. So that sucked ass. You know? They were loving it too. They were a good audience member like you guys. They were loving it, laughing. This guy in the front row laughing, clapping his hands. Wearing puffy ass gloves, dude. Couldn't even hear him. So tonight is just a victory for being here, you know? We're fucking living and life is good. We've got a bunch of comedians for you tonight. We're gonna have a good time. So lock it in, show them some love, and make some noise for your first comedian of the evening. It is Alex Lee!
Keep going for Lee. Whew, thank you. Yeah, I'm Alex. I'm 34 years old, and when I was in my 20s, I was a little out of control. Like I was drinking every night. I was having lots of unprotected sex. I was constantly going on and on about how Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction. You guys would not have liked me. Yeah, 34. I'm the same age as Taylor Swift. Can you tell? Somehow, though, she's already been through 10 different eras. Dinosaurs lived 165 million years. 3 eras. We need a mathematician, I feel like. Actually, I am looking for a mathematician to help me solve for why my ex doesn't love me anymore. No, I do have a girlfriend. That last thing was just a joke. I do have a girlfriend. We've been trying to plan a vacation, but inflation is really bad. We were just trying to like fly to the cheapest place we could think of, and my mind immediately went to the Middle East. Yeah. Not as cheap as you think. One-way tickets to Baghdad, $1,200. When I was younger, they would have paid me to go there. I used to work at a bank, and one time a bank robber came in. Spoiler alert, I'm still alive. But it was scary. It was terrifying, you know? Like, and this guy, he was an established bank robber. Like, he had the news gave him a name. He was called the Sock Hat Bandit. Yeah, the Sock Hat Bandit. He was known for 2 things, robbing banks and loving Carhartt. You know, he robbed 11 banks in one summer. Say what you want about the Sock Hat Bandit, you can't call him lazy. That's. I still have a check from April I haven't cashed. You know. But you know, the day he came in the bank I worked at, we had just opened up. It was like 9 a.m. In walks the Sock Hat Bandit, and I nearly shit my pants. And not from ulcerative colitis, no, from pure terror. He walks in, and he stops, and he says, "Whoops, I forgot my wallet." And then he turned around and left. Yeah, the Sock Hat Bandit didn't rob the bank I worked at, but he robbed me of a great story, because that's all that happened. You know? Like, I don't know, you work at a bank, it's always in the back of your head, like, what if today's the day we get robbed, you know? And I was this close to making it happen. Like, in a way, he ruined my life. Because this, like, imagine how great this story would be. Like, what if he had pulled a gun? What if he'd fired it, you know? I hate what ifs. Anyway, the cops came and they checked the security tapes and confirmed it was the real Sock Hat Bandit. And it turns out after he left, he went to a different bank down the street and robbed them instead because apparently they're better than me. I'm counting down the days to the 2024 election using my Donald Trump advent calendar. That's right. Advent calendars, you get a different gift every day. It's a lot of fun. Like on the first day, I got a Trump University degree, because that's how you get them now, an advent calendar. I got a bumper sticker of Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes pissing on John McCain's grave. I got a Rudy Giuliani Fortnite skin. He's a little nerf. They need to nerf him. I got a Ashley Babbitt Funko Pop. I got Dr. Fauci's coordinates. All right, I've been Alex Leeds. Thank you guys so very much. And keep it going for your next comedian, Victor Paredes, everybody.
One more time for Alex, everybody. Keep it going. Let him hear it. I fucking love that guy. I love his glasses. This is a cool crowd. I like this. Sitting up front, we've got like, you know, both ends of the spectrum for like, you know, like Hawaiian t-shirts. We've got this dude with the dogs on his shirt, and then you with the rappers. And honestly, I'm having a harder time deciding which one of you is most likely to say the N-word. Him? You're pointing at him. You're like 100%. You're like, I don't listen to that type of music. No. Speaking of the N-word, ooh. No, I'm racially ambiguous. And I know this because the other week I was spending some time in Chicago, and this dude just like walks up to me, man. And he's just like out of the blue, he just is like, 7-Eleven or 9/11? And I was just like, thank you very much, sir. And it made me competitive. Isn't that crazy? I miss racism. Like that. I do. Like that like concentrated form of it though, not like this like pulp-free bullshit, you know? I don't know. It's like anytime somebody asks me like where I'm from, and I'm like, Chicago, and they're like, no, before that. And I'm just like, my dad's balls? When a man and a woman love each other very much, I don't know what to say. It's so awkward, these interactions. I don't know. I like people guessing. That's my favorite thing. It's just that they're like, you're something. And I'm like, I'm a man, I think. I don't know. I'm not a very manly man. I don't know if this like whole outfit kind of brought that across, that I was just a badass motherfucker, but okay, it's condescending now. That's kind of rude. No, I have baby fever. Like, is that? I know it's weird. I know it's weird. I can feel the judgment. I don't care. Like right now, I just moved in with my girlfriend, and I think I am experiencing what I'm calling nesting, right? Which is apparently only something that pregnant women do. That's my hormones, man. Let me tell you. I don't know, dude. Like, I find it like so unfair that women can just like look at children and they're like, oh my God, my ovaries are gonna explode, right? But every single time I look at a child and I'm just like, I'm gonna come. Like, it's not acceptable. Oh, not you. Don't worry, you're safe. You're fine. It's just like, I don't know. Like, me and my girlfriend, we recently moved in with each other. That was really fun. But she's just like, hey, you're not a serial killer, are you? We've been living together for 2 months at this point. Like, I'm like, I don't know. It was so funny. She's like, are you a serial killer? Like, she's gonna catch me like she's Dora the Explorer, and I'm swiper no swipey, you know? Are you a serial killer? And I'm like, oh man, like it's not how it works out now. It's not. It's cute though. She's adorable. She's perfect in every way, my girlfriend, except for the ways in which she isn't, you know? I think like she's only got like 2 red flags, as far as I can tell. First red flag, she finds me most attractive when I'm in my old landscaping uniform. Okay, all right. Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable, isn't it? It's really weird for me too. Trust me. Like, I can be wearing a suit and tie and my girlfriend does nothing for her, right? But as soon as I put on like a bright yellow malt-stained t-shirt, she's just like, Papi chulo, ooh, you're looking good, boy. And I don't know. It's funny. The second red flag that I've noticed from her is that like she can't see any of my red flags, which is super concerning because I'm a comedian with low self-esteem who doesn't like it when she watches other comedians perform. I don't. I fucking hate it. The other day, I caught her watching a John Mulaney special, and I'm just like, you whore. You think this guy's funnier than me? What the fuck? All right, folks, thank you so much for having me. My name has been Victor Paredes. Try to keep it abrupt there, saw the light. But I just want to keep it going for our next comedian. Please give him a round of applause. Mike Wells, everybody. Yeah!
I'm not Mike Wells, everybody. I'm Mike Fields. How is everybody doing? Was he talking about having baby fever and being a serial killer back to back? Holy shit. Ladies, if you want, we can all go to our cars together after the show. Good Lord. Speaking of autism, I just found out like 7 coworkers are like, I'm on the spectrum. It's like, nah, you just weird, need to take a shower, I think. I found that out. I have a lot of comic friends who are like, I think I have autism. I'm on the spectrum. It's like, you definitely do not have autism. You're not good at anything. Holy shit. That's a characteristic of it. My wife and I, we've been together a long time. My wife has never, ever farted in front of me. Awake. I should point that. But at nighttime, those farts stick out of her ass like it's North Korea, man. Like, that's the saddest fart is an asylum fart. I think holding in your farts, I think that's where PMS might come from. I'm not sure. I'm looking into it. Oh, man. My wife and I, we've been together 11 years, man. 11 years. Most people clap. Don't fucking worry about it. It's Wednesday. But yeah, now we can finally relax. Like my wife now, she's finally comfortable enough that she doesn't get embarrassed that she's not shaved herself before sex. And now I'm not embarrassed to tell her that I love to have sex with a cactus. Dude, having sex with a prickly girl is the most manly thing I get done in a day's time. It's the closest to being a cowboy I will ever fucking be. That's the only dusty trail I'm ever gonna be going down. Heading to Old Devil's Gulch, you know. Do a little fur trapping up there. Oh man, how was your 9/11? Did you have a good 9/11? How about you? You got a good one? We just had a nice small family quiet 9/11 this year. You know, we took turns. We made cookies to leave out for Dick Cheney so he might leave his presents. We took turns reading from the Patriot Act. That's fun. My favorite thing is we set up the nativity scene and then we do immigration raids. That's, you know, just a nice family outing. You do not like this show, do you? That's all right. Where were you on 9/11? I was in my house getting real high. I don't know about the rest of y'all. I don't know. 9/11, you should really remember what that whole reason for the season is. It's because Colin Kaepernick did something, I'm told. I don't know. Fucking bastard. And the Budweiser horses had something to do with it. I don't know. I like to vape. Not just because it makes me look cool, which it does, obviously. I just think vapes got out of control. Like the vape juices are getting named by the same dude that's naming weed. That shit's getting out of hand. Like here's an apple crunch and a chuckleberry. Some dude tried to sell me unicorn taint. It's like, nah, man, I'm trying to quit smoking. I'll just do a tobacco, you know. I'm not trying to quit breakfast cereals. I do smoke a cranberry vape, but I have a UTI, so it's medical. The whole thing. Thank God there's weed vapes, right? Who's parents here? Anybody parents? You're a parent? You get high? Fuck yeah. You're not no fucking nerd, are you? The weed vapes make you a better parent because you remember when you used to go out in your garage and like take one of your fucking crushed beer cans and try to make a ball out of it and hide behind your car? And now you just get high in the parent-teacher conference. That's just amazing. I was like, whose fucking kid are we talking about? Oh, mine. Yeah, that dude sucks. He doesn't. He's kind of cool. He has a huge dick, my son. It's a cartoonishly huge dick my son has. And everyone's like, congratulations, man. I'm like, yeah, I'd be way more excited if he wasn't my stepson. Like, that ain't my dick. You know what I mean? Like, that dick just shows us his mom's a fucking liar. That's all that dick shows us. I don't know. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you all very much for your time. You guys are great. Our next comic, I think, is your boyfriend. Is that him? Nick Fayette, everybody!
Keep on clapping, guys. Come on. God damn it. I swear to God, I'm not going to say the N-word. He's going to do it. What's up, everybody? How you doing? It's my first time here at Go Bananas. It's a pretty cool place. Yeah, it doesn't look like a dungeon, unlike every single open mic in Dayton, Ohio. This is cool, man. This is cool. If you guys can't tell, I'm wearing an Outkast shirt. Those are the rappers that I have on my shirt because I want to look cultured. That is how I feel right now. Thanks, babe. She cheers me on. That's great. I'm gonna get this out of the way, guys. I don't really have a joke about my mustache. I just look like I have a mustache. Like I look. My junior year of high school, I had like a hair on my lip, and I was like, "Mom, I got one!" Like that was the first thing I said. And yesterday, I was like, "Mom, I got another one!" So that was cool. No. Fun fact about Outkast is Outkast was actually the first hip hop group to record a song vocally in a minor key and instrumentally in a major key. And R. Kelly was the first pop artist to record himself in a minor, so that's a rape joke. Oh man. Yeah, man, I wouldn't survive in prison. I don't know if you guys can't tell. I look like a cop, but I wouldn't survive in prison. That's right, I get passed around like a hot potato. No, the only way for me to survive in prison is to walk up to the biggest, the baddest, and the strongest guy and be like, "Hey, can I hold your pocket?" If I did survive in prison, I'd come out with PTSD. That's post-traumatic soreness disorder. From working out with all the fellas, you know what I mean? It's a silly little one. Guys, I don't really have a bad sex life, but I don't really have a great one. Oh, they got really quiet. You guys are like, we believe you. That's why we're not laughing right now. No, do you guys have any idea how hard it is to be the man in your relationship when you got to put a step stool in your shower to fuck your girlfriend? I'm sorry he pointed you out, but we're going there. Yeah, the only way for me to put it in is I got to get on my tippy toes, right? Like, you know, I pull out, I just put my heels back on the ground. That's it. Like, it's fun, man. It's fun. A few weeks ago, you know, we were doing it. We were having the sex, and we were in bed, and she was like, I'm a slut," and I was like, "Yeah, but you're my slut." I'm insecure, guys. I look like I drink beer with a straw. Like, I sound like a drill sergeant who's just a pushover. Like, that's the problem. Oh man. This is the thing. The only one-night stand, I'm not a real one-night stand guy. I've always been in relationships. I love my girlfriend to death. And, like, I've never really liked one-night stand, but I have had one. And the only one-night stand I've ever had was with my first black girl. My only black girl. Scoff, cough, from the fat guy in the corner. I didn't know you're not supposed to pull hair without consent. That's the issue. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't fun because I reached my hand up there. We all know the technique. You stick your hand under there. You know, I look like I don't know it, but I stuck my hand under there. I pulled right back, and my hand came back, but her head didn't. Yeah, now I've got an Australian spider in my hand. I'm like, "Kill it!" Without hesitation, she looks back at me and goes, "Hit me with it!" Guys, my relative was Marquis de Lafayette. He was an abolitionist and freed a lot of slaves. I am not going to tarnish my last name like that. Oh, man. I'm a good white guy. Like, I'm not, like I said, he's going to say the N-word. I'm not going to. The only N-word I'm going to say is no. This has been fun, guys. Go Bananas has been a lot of fun. I'm excited. I'm excited to be here. But I will admit, comedy does come from a really dark place for me. It has been a lot of fun doing this, the past few months. I've only been doing this about 6 months, and I will say that I tried to kill myself when I was younger, but I didn't because my parents wouldn't sign me up for Boy Scouts. That's not a rape joke. That is in you can't hang yourself, you can't tie a knot joke. So, guys, I've been Nick Fayette. You guys have been absolutely wonderful. I'm going to bring it for next comic up here. Give it up for Luke Willoughby. Come on, give it up for him, guys.
My black girl, huh? Thought we stopped that several hundred years ago. Very cool, man. Yeah, my name is Luke, dude. You go up with a name like Luke, you just have tons of creepy old guys come up to you, right? They're like, Luke, I'm your father. Thing is, though, I grew up very sheltered, no cable, no internet. So I had never seen Star Wars before, okay? So for my entire childhood, I thought my mom was the biggest slut in the galaxy, okay? And then eventually my 5th grade friend is like, no, like that guy like Darth Vader. I'm like, she fucked him too? Someone's on a roll this month, my God. Jesus, dude. No, eventually, I saw Star Wars eventually, and I was like, that's why I think my sister's hot. Okay. I get it now. I thought it was a me problem. Turns out, just us, right, bro? All right. Very cool. I'm fat. I got a few minutes to talk about it here. That's what I'm going to choose to do. All the fat people laughing, losing the rest of the oxygen they have. Dude, I've got stretch marks at this point, which I am totally over stretch marks. Stretch marks to me, dude, it's like a fat gang, it's like what's it called? A gang tattoo for all fat people, okay? That's what stretch marks are. We're a fat gang. That's who we are, right? We're the Crips and the Blood Sugars. Come on, get together, dude. Please, dude. You see each other, this is our gang sign right here. Just doing this over and over again. Like, hell yeah, you're one too, brother. Repping purple, dude. That's a silly joke. Obviously, a fat gang would be awful, right? I'm saying you can't do a drive-by and then immediately U-turn into a Wendy's drive-through, right? It doesn't work. I mean, if your gang has a potluck, that's a PTA meeting. That's all that is. That is not a gang. That's cool, dude. I think I want to talk about this. I know the worst way to spend $40 in this room. And that is getting rejected a hand job from an Asian masseuse at a massage place. While you can hear someone getting jerked off next door. Dude, that's a tough $40, okay? I'm just saying the Great Walls of the Rose Garden are very thin last week, is what I'm saying. She turned to me, she was like, finished. I was like, no, I didn't. What? Gee. God damn it, dude. That was my second and last experience at an Asian massage parlor that, the first time I went there, I did, have a happy ending. And as I walked out, I noticed some bulge in her pants. That wasn't a happy ending anymore, guys. That shit was a cliffhanger, okay? I was really thinking about that after. They say your love language is what you were not given as a child, right? Anyone ever heard that, dude? That's why, at this point, I only fuck on trampolines in a good neighborhood, okay? With no choking as well. That's not included. That's fun. How about this? Make some noise if you grew up with VeggieTales. Any VeggieTales fans in here? Or have a kid that did? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I used to love VeggieTales. I went back and watched it. I couldn't believe it. It was so different than I remember. Right? It's like, if you've ever seen VeggieTales, it's like crazy, wacky, dancing fruit, like all goofy, with just like slightly conservative undertone messages behind it, right? They'll just break into song, and you're like, what the hell just happened? Is this propaganda? Jesus, dude. And I'll give you an example. It'll be like, hey, kids, come in. If you like to talk to tomatoes, if squash will make you smile, then you'll know who really belongs in Israel. Yeah, dude. I'm like, Jesus, dude. I'm like, how does this dancing cucumber know about Reaganomics? What the hell? It's like, it'll trickle down eventually, kids. All right, the air conditioner shut off during that joke, during the Ronald Reagan portion. Fun fact about me, I watched an incest porn the other day. I don't freak out, all right? I usually never would do this. There's a hot actor in the thumbnail, right? The hot actor in the thumbnail that looks like my sister. And, dude, I did. I watched an incest porn, and I watched it on this phone right here, this piece of shit phone. This old phone. It started glitching and playing backwards. And I don't know if you've ever seen an incest porn play backwards, but that will change your brain chemistry, okay? Because then you're watching a family that's like, we should not have done this. We should have tried like Monopoly or something. Should have gone with that first. All right, guys, that's been my time. I'm Luke Wilby. Thank you so much. We're gonna keep this show going. Give it up for the very funny Dion Lamont.
How y'all doing tonight, man? How y'all doing tonight? Low Bananas Comedy Club, man. Crazy shit happened to me today. I was pumping gas, and I was looking around, and I seen a lady pumping gas, and it had me confused because I was raised to men always pump gas for the woman. So I asked her, I was like, why he not pumping gas for you? She like, who? I'm like, the dude that's in your car. She was like, that's my mom. I'm like, oh shit, man. My bad, gotta mind my damn business. It's been a crazy 3 months, man. I quit my damn job. Now I'm lying, they fired my ass. It's that damn point system, I hate that shit. I always try to take advantage of it and I always get fired at the end. I was mad, man. We had a luncheon that day, they got me right before the damn luncheon. I'm like, damn, they can't let me eat first? I ain't paid my damn car note in 3 months. I need to hurry up and leave from this shit. I know they looking for my ass. I think Facebook should have an age limit. Like, whenever you reach a certain age, that should automatically deactivate your Facebook page. And I say that because my grandma got a Facebook page. That shit annoying as hell. She be commenting all on my posts. I can't even post rap lyrics no more because she think I'm doing this shit in real life. The other day I posted, I guess the neighbors think I'm selling dope. My grandma commented on my post like, boy, you better not be selling no goddamn weed. I'm like, Grandma, it's a song, man. Damn, I'm about to block your ass. She be sending me these long-ass chain messages talking about, you believe in Jesus Christ, please send to 20 of your friends. I'm like, Grandma, she tripping. I tried to sell weed before, and I did all right. You know, I sold weed for about 2 years. I made about $200. I was a horrible drug dealer, as you can see. I was my #1 customer. I was smoking all my shit up. I had to stop smoking though because I got robbed. And the first thing I tried to do was call the damn police. I'm like, yeah, I shouldn't be doing this shit no way. Maybe that's just a sign from Jesus. I got a mixed son and he get on my nerves sometimes. He get the best of both worlds. He got his white side where he do white people shit. And he got his black side where he do black people shit. But here lately, his white side been whooping his black side ass, I ain't gonna lie. We was coming from the store, we pull up in the driveway, my son like, Dad, you see that? I'm like, what you talking about? Look, man, I'm black. I don't do no quick movements around me. I don't fuck with butterflies, little ants, worms and shit. I don't like none of that. He like, it's a deer, you wanna take a picture with it? Like, man, if you don't get your ass in this damn house. I let the dog out yesterday. He had a piece of tissue in his hand when he came back. I'm like, what you doing? He like, I gotta wipe his butt. I'm like, he like, my mom does it. I'm like, Lord Jesus. I had a test on the one day, man. I was like, man, let's go for a walk. We walking. I just took off running on his ass. And he ran with me, and I'm like, all right, he black, because, black people, we run first, ask questions later. White people, they want to investigate and shit. What is that, Billy, you're running from? Knock it off. I love my son, though, man. Growing up, I ain't had no say on how my hair looked. Whoever in my neighborhood had clippers, that's who my mom was taking me to get my hair cut by. And luckily, in my case, it was my uncle. Now, he was a crackhead, but he knew how to cut some hair. Only thing I ain't like, he liked to try to get high and line me up. And he won't fold my ear down for the white people in here. I don't know if y'all gonna get this holding the ear down because y'all go to great clips. No offense, but they use scissors and shit. So, we use clippers. And he forgot to fold my ear down. He almost cut my damn ear off my head. He like, stop being a little pussy. I like, boy, he like, I fucked the joke up. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go to the next joke, man. I'm too high for this shit, man. My birthday was the other day, and I texted my best friend. I'm like, what's good, bro? You gonna fuck with me on my birthday? He ain't text me back. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. So, I give it a couple days. Couple days go by. He still ain't text me back. So I'm starting to get worried, like, dang, something happened to him. So I pull my phone out and make sure I send him the text. And I read the text and said, what's good, bro? You gonna fuck me on my birthday? I'm like, damn, no wonder why he ain't texting me back. He don't fuck with me like that. I had to call him like, man, my bad, bro. I left a word out. He was like, nah, you was on some gay shit, bro. Hey, look, y'all, that's my time, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna call up Ariel Diamond to the stage. Give it up one more time, Ariel Diamond. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Hey, everybody. Gosh, the crowd ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. Anyway, I'm Ariel Diamond. I also go by Jennifer Diamond. And I am a transgendered comedian. And I used to be Luke's masseuse. So wherever Luke is, he went out to the bathroom. When he comes in, I'll let you know, and then I want all of you to laugh at him. Now, there have been a lot of comedians making fun of us. So I had every intention of coming up on stage tonight, all half cocked. Gotta be careful with that. Sorry about that. I mean, aside from once being Luke's masseuse, I've had other jobs. I used to be a dominatrix. You know, yeah, you get to beat up guys for money. Now, a lot of my clientele has gotten old. I have one guy left, and he's in an old folks home. So I'll go there. Well, actually, he's in an old folks home. And what I do to service him is I handcuff him to his medical bed, and I flip his life support on and off. Do it again. It's really funny when you see him. Now I forgot where I was going with this. Okay. Anyway, another thing too is I am getting older, which sucks. But in doing so, I've decided to take the wisdom of my life and pass it on to the younger generation. So I've come up with a top 10 list of a bunch of wise things to pass on to the next generation. This makes it so much easier when you can read it. All right. Oh. Okay. I didn't finish the list. So I have a top 5 list. All the things I want to pass on to the younger generation. So number 1, don't drop whatever was dropped. No. Always complete your goals. Oops. Eat right and exercise to stay slim and healthy. Okay. I don't know who wrote this list. Okay, number 3, own up to your mistakes. Oops. It's okay to be narcissistic. If no one else will love you, at least you got yourself. You know, sometimes it's the best sex you'll ever have. Learn to get over the bad things in life. It's like being constipated. Once you push the shit out, you'll feel so much better. All right, so that list definitely needs work. So anyway, Luke, have you come back in? Is he here yet? He's around. Damn, I wanted him to come in here just so I can let him know that I was his masseuse with the bulge. Secret was, he tipped me really good. He just won't admit it. So, everybody here from Indianapolis? Or anybody from Indy? Because that's where I'm actually from. No? Are all you from Cincinnati? So, I'm going to tell you something. When I come driving into Cincinnati, I love the city. I mean, I don't know if you've ever been to Indy, but it's like dead. The malls are dead. all the bars, well, some of the bars are still there, but it used to be a happening place, but man, not anymore. So I love coming here. And I hope you tell your friends to come here too, because now I've been to this club before, and this place was packed from one end to the other. So I would like to see this place get packed again, because the owners here, the bar owners, have been nice to let me come and perform. So anyway, I think his name's Spencer Demoki. Yes, welcome him to the stage. Thank you guys, I had a good night. Take care. Hey, have a good one, man.
Yeah. Hey, keep it going, Ariel Diamond, everybody, huh? Don't forget your list. There we go. Keep it going for her. Thank you. Woo! I'm psyched. What's up, guys? How are you? Good. Love that verbal response. That's good. All right, no, you guys, this is fun. You guys are. I'm already having a good time. I mean, is it coming off me? Am I beaming? The other day, somebody told me I look like Freddie Mercury. Okay, a little chuckle. That's not what they said. They said I look like Freddie Mercury if he always wore a condom. You guys drinking? What was that in the bag? Yes, right now. Answered with his drink in his mouth. Never mind. Or her. I'm not drinking right now. I gave it up like a year ago. Not very. I was fine, but my friends were all getting way too fucked up. I was over it. I was over going out with them, cause like, do you guys ever have that friend who gets so fucked up they turn into a vampire? Like, you know what I mean? You'll be at the bar and you just fucking lose them, and then like 45 minutes later you just see them on the wall across the bar and they're like this. And you're just like, what the fuck happened to you? And they're like, I want to suck your dick. That's called drunk vampire. Wow. God, already 2 minutes gone by, if you guys can believe it. It's flying. I haven't been with a woman in a while. Don't laugh at that. Don't laugh at that. Don't laugh at that. It's been a little bit. You know how like when it's been a while, your threshold for what makes you horny is way lower. Like, I'll just be out in traffic and see like an elbow sticking out of a car window, and I'm just like, I bet that thing is attached to a beautiful woman. That is enough for me. I'm just like, God, she's got great arms. And then you pull up to a red light and you're like, why doesn't that old man have any hair on his arms? He tricked me. Now I'm at this red light, I got this boner. That was the GM of the club fully groaning. Hates my stand-up. I'm still here, piece of shit. 3 minutes in now. Fuck you, man. Come on, I'm doing good. This is the best part of the show so far. My boss is a jerk. I'm a Jewish person. I don't know if that deserves applause. Thank you. Although right now we need it. You know what I mean? There's a war going on, and that's what I came to talk about. No. But I think about, like, there's not enough Jewish people, not enough Jewish characters in movies. That's what I always think. Like, you know, a lot of Jews in the credits, but not a lot of Jews in the movies. Like, prison movies are what I always think about. Like, they've got prison gangs for every race in every prison movie. You know what I mean? And it's like, how come there's no Jewish prison gang? I thought about it. I realized there is a Jewish prison gang. Lawyers. Our protection on the inside is protection on the outside. It's pretty good. But it does make sense. Like, nobody wants to watch a movie about jail and some guy's just like, hey man, don't go outside today. Big Isaac and Angry Berkowitz are out there having the Passover Seder, man. Don't fuck with those guys, man. They're crazy. They'll cut off part of your dick. All right, you guys. Hey, come on. You get it. Circumcision. You get it. All right, you guys. That's my time. Thanks so much, everybody. And keep that rolling for your next comedian, local favorite. Everybody give it up for Christian Grant.
One more time for Spencer, everybody. Yeah. You guys are cool. We're having fun. We're having fun. Looking good. A couple dates here. Hello. Hi there. Hello. A lot of couples. Couple. Polygamy. We're having fun. I'm trying to date myself. I went on a date with someone because they promised they can make me laugh. I didn't know they meant nervously. You ever been on one of those dates where they say something, you're like, you know? Nervous laughter is okay, that's normal, but I'm not talking, she was like, here, you ready? Here's what she was like. She was like, you know, I know how to keep you around. I got a subscription to Amazon. I was like, oh yeah? What are you gonna buy? She's like, a car boot. Yeah, you can buy a car boot off Amazon, apparently. $39.99, and I'll be honest, I was turned on, okay? You guys ever, I don't know, maybe you don't relate, but I'm just into those women that spell trouble, you know? I'm into women that can know how to make two things. Me laugh, napalm, okay? I'm into those women. And I think I just get it from my dad, really, truly. Just get it from my dad. My dad, here's the story, you ready? 9/11, I come home from a national tragedy. I didn't do it, I just came home from school. My dad, he wasn't there. He was out in Myrtle Beach getting married to a stripper. I had a stripper stepmom for 2 years. Her stripper name was Misty. I didn't like calling her that. But, you know, calling her mommy was extra, so. Yeah, we're having fun. We're having fun. I'm seeing a woman right now. It's pretty casual, very casual. But I don't know how much longer it's gonna last. Mainly because her dirty talk makes me uncomfortable. You ever had one of those? I'll be enthusiastic about it, even with how weird it is, you know? She'll be like, harder. I'm like, yeah, faster, yeah, richer, huh? Slower, okay, deeper, okay, blacker, okay. Harder, faster, do it better. I'm like, I can't be Kanye, okay? We're having fun, yeah. My dad's one of those guys that believes if everyone had a gun, crime would disappear. One time, while we went to go get groceries, he handed me a gun. He's like, here, watch the car. I was 6. You know what? He might be right. If everyone had a gun, crime would disappear. Because if I, as a 6-year-old, had the strength to cock that gun, one crime would disappear. Early bedtime. My dad would come up to me, he'd be like, whoa, 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 and I'd be like, ice cream or you scream, you know? What was he thinking? He was 6 years old. I asked him, like, why did you do that? Why did you give me a gun? He's like, what? I gave you a way out of the car. Okay, all right. I missed an important part of that punchline. Fuck it, let's go. Let's go. My dad, he'll go outside and it'll be clear blue skies. And he'll be like, I don't trust the weather. My knee's saying it's gonna storm. Which is a weird thing for the knee to do, right? Like, why does the knee tell you the news? That's just, the weather is the news. Your knee's just telling you the news? That's not a thing that anyone else has. No one's out there like, my pits stink. There's traffic on 75. Like, that's not a thing. My dad, he thinks it's a thing. He's like, I got jock itch. It's your brother's birthday. All right, moving on. Fuck you guys. Okay. Look, if I was a body part, I think I would be the brain. Not because I think I'm smart, I just don't give it 10%. All right, you guys have been fun, all right? You guys have been fun, so I want you to give a loud and proud applause for your next comic. Ladies and gentlemen, Caitlin Minoski.
Hi, everybody. I don't know if you can tell by my cherub face and my soft-spoken voice, but I do signal in parking lots. Make some noise if you're single. Okay, I was gonna say, wow, all coupled up in a comedy club on a Wednesday. But okay, yeah, so some single people here. My last relationship actually ended after a surprise vacation that we took. The surprise was he brought his mom. So, we were long distance. I was living in Columbus, Ohio. He was living in Houston, Texas. We decided that we would each drive 9 hours, meet in the middle, spend a week together in Memphis, Tennessee. What he didn't tell me, though, was that he could not drive. So his mom drove and invited herself on our trip. But the thing is, his mom had narcolepsy and night blindness, which means that his laziness overcompensated his, survival instincts. That trip, it was probably the longest week of my life. His mother's not an easy person to get along with, but I don't want to be mean, so I'm not going to use her real name. So we'll just call her, Deborah or something. Yes. She made me drive around Graceland about a dozen times because she was too cheap to buy a ticket, but she wanted to see the toilet that Elvis died on. And listen, I can excuse the cheapness. I cannot excuse the historical inaccuracy. He died in Las Vegas. That bothered me. It bothers me to this day. She hated all of the food that we had there, and it's Memphis, so it's all soul food, Delta food. It's all delicious, Memphis-style barbecue. She hated all of it. So she made me pull over on the highway and said, I just need some decent food. Let's go there. Any guesses where she took me? Rallies. And then had the audacity to complain that they were advertising the Mother Cruncher, and that's profane. She's like, I cannot have that devil's sandwich on these Lord-loving lips. I was like, Deborah, you understand that that's so much worse? The last straw, though, I talked to my ex, and I was like, hey, I want you to say something to your mom, because she's not very kind when she talks to me. He goes, babe, the issue is, every time my mom says something, you feel the need to say something back. That is a conversation. We ended up breaking up, not because of that trip, but an entirely other reason. He didn't work the 6.5 years that we were together. Yes. And I want to make very clear, he could work the entire time. So I paid for everything. And my final straw was when he asked me for a PS5 for Christmas. PS5s are for men that work. You can have 5 PS1s. How about that? And his mom, she had the audacity to call me a gold digger. Deborah, I'm prospecting, if anything. I'm hanging around for the thought that there might one day be gold. The reason he didn't work the entire time, he was holding out for his dream job. So he had a PhD in mathematics, and he also liked card tricks. So he wanted to be the world's first math magician. I think, though, he was actually pretty talented because he did make me disappear. I am a little sad, though, that I ended that relationship because I had so many questions to ask his mom because she, for a time, worked in the same office as Beyonce's mom. And I wanted the tea on Miss Tina. But every time I would ask her, she's like, yeah, every time she'd talk, I'd just tune her out. Destiny's Child this, Destiny's Child that. Girl, you keep your eyes forward, your ears open, and you send that email to TMZ. You and your son clearly don't know how to take a meal ticket. I'm Caitlin. I hope you've enjoyed something I've said. And if you didn't, you can pay me enough to never do this again. And that number's a lot less than you're thinking. I want you to keep this energy up for your next comedian, Phil Pointer, everybody.
Give her another round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Let her hear it. All right. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? Yo, it's only like 12 of y'all in here, and I heard from 4, so we're going to try this again. How's everybody doing? Everybody good? All right, then. Shit. I know it ain't but a few of us, but come on now. After listening to Caitlin's last story about her ex, I don't never want to hear nobody talk about black folks being lazy ever again. That motherfucker. Oh gosh, all right. I've been married about just over 6 years now, and I am married to a white woman. So of course she has me into true crime. Oh, don't you motherfuckers act like true crime ain't white women's catnip. Come on now. But she has me into it, but now it's giving me this new fear that when I come home by myself, somebody's gonna be waiting there to murder me. Yeah. So to help calm my fear, what I've started doing is playing hip hop music through my phone. I don't know if it'll stop me from getting killed, but I'm hoping the person inside at least stabs me to the beat of the music. Let's make it a fun murder, you know what I'm saying? Just, why me great till it got up and you great. Don't text me, say it straight to. The report showed no signs of a struggle. It did, however, show that bitch DNA everywhere. My wife and I were able to bond over true crime because we both have a dark sense of humor. Like, we like to laugh at inappropriate and horrible things, you know. And that's been one of the cornerstones of our marriage and our relationship, except it causes us problems every now and then. Not often, but every now and then. Like, it caused us a problem recently when we went apple picking. And the reason you all are not laughing is because you all don't remember the relationship between black people in agricultural work. Yeah, it's starting to sink in now, isn't it? Okay. So it was a moment, like, I had this really dark joke because it was $30 to go apple picking. And they left it up to me, Phil, if you want to go. And I was like, yeah, I want to pay, let's go do it. So the first thought that I had, and I shared this joke with my wife and her mother, was, okay, so I just paid $30 to be a slave. What the fuck? And my wife and her mother laughed, and for a moment, I felt this little tinge in my L7, and I was like, ooh, that don't feel good. Hold on. That laugh, it ain't never bothered me before, but all of a sudden that laugh just kind of, ooh. So, but I ignored it, and we kept on going, and everything was fine and dandy. And then all of a sudden, I decided to come up with a funny, dark joke. Hey, you know what? I should sing Swing Low the whole time. And they started laughing their asses off. And in a moment, I was like, you bitches can stop laughing now. I don't know how I feel about all this shit, so. I'm just saying, dark humor, love it. And yes, I need to come up with a better end to that joke. Fuck y'all. So. Before the pandemic started, I started to gain a lot of weight, and then during the pandemic, I kept packing on weight, so I decided recently that I needed to get rid of some of it. And I've started losing weight, and it feels good, but I don't measure my weight loss in numbers or pounds or anything like that. I measure my weight loss in accomplishments, okay? Like recently, I just hit the milestone that while standing up in the shower, I can lift my foot up and wash it. Oh yeah. Y'all don't understand. Back when I had that big old gut sitting down in front of me, every time I would lift my leg up, my gut would act like Shaquille O'Neal in his prime, just boxing my leg out the paint. Only way I was ever able to wash my feet is to bend over and let that gut push my diaphragm into my esophagus and choke me the fuck out. Then all of a sudden I gotta take a break during a fucking shower. I was listening to music one time while I was taking my shower. I sat down and had to take one of those breaks, realized I had sat through 3 different songs by 3 different artists. I was like, oh no, I gotta do something about this. This is ridiculous to have a fucking shower with a halftime show. This is crazy. I'm Phil Pointer. I love y'all. Bye. Keep that applause going. Keep the energy up, ladies and gentlemen. Let him hear it for the very funny Mr. Harrison Butler.
Come on, white people down. Let's get it. Come on. I know how y'all partying and shit. I feel like I'm about to get auctioned off. This is some bullshit. God damn. I was in the back waiting for y'all to say nigga. I'm gonna say it for y'all. Ooh. That is a nice beer, sir. I like that shit. How you do it? No, I said how you do it. Like you eat the pussy, booty, what's up? You gotta put the tickle it.
Flavor saver.
You don't talk to black people or something, nigga? Come on, this is... I've been waiting all day for this shit, y'all. I swear. Oh, man, it's funny. Y'all a cute couple. Y'all stay together. It's, you know, follow him in his dreams and shit, because my girl broke up with me for my shit, you know. Because this don't pay the bills for real. Like, you know, I'm broke, you know. Ain't nothing wrong with being broke. It's fun, you know. I'm eating for free. They don't know it yet. Oh, man. Broke, you ain't got to go on dates and shit, you know. It's lonely, you know. Now I'm hugging a pillow and shit. You got your arm around your girl. I'm mad as hell at you. Get to hold something. You know, I'm tired of holding a pillow. It's lotion, all out. Anybody like Halloween season, trick-or-treating and all that? Fuck yeah, I ain't doing that shit. I'm a bitch. I don't care about that. I'm not trying to go get scared. My life is already scary enough as it is. You ever had to check your bank account and scream like, ah? You ever got in y'all car and all y'all lights on? That's some scary shit. I was scared driving up here. I'm like, shit. Brake light on, check engine light on. I don't know the one that's like a U with the thing. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm thugging this shit out. Hey, y'all ever seen an ABC light? That's a light. If anybody want to give a nigga a ride home. Because I don't know if this shit gonna make it. Y'all ever been scared to answer your phone? Nah, not for the reasons I'm talking about. Like, is it wrong because I, like, might have a kid, but, like, I mean, like, he got a father. Like, it's her fault. Let me put it like that. Like, she was cheating, and the next thing you know, she was like, I'm pregnant. I was like, shit. But I swear, like, the baby kind of looked like me, but the dude there, though, so... Am I wrong for not stepping up or anything? Nah, I ain't going to hell for that. Because I'm taking notes after my dad. He's the hide-and-go-seek champ. And I am trying to get adopted, though. So still, as a grown-ass man, sir, you look like you got your shit together. I want to wear a dog shirt and Hawaiian shit. I can't. You want to... If you say no, you're racist, so... You still ain't answered, nigga. No, man, I love the Bengals. I'm a big Bengals fan. I love Joe Burrow, man. That's yeah, you better clap for that motherfucker. You see what he did last week and shit? The nigga back. He back. I love the Bengals so much, man. It's crazy. They actually put a picture of me in the stadium. And, nah, I'm for real. Y'all think I'm bullshit. That's the one thing I ain't lying about. I got a picture in the stadium and shit. So, y'all think I'm lying. That's fucked up. Y'all don't even believe me now. I done lied so much to y'all laughing. I'm starting to get recognized by white people and shit. That's the scariest thing ever. Cause y'all don't do like regular shit. Like black people, we recognize somebody. We like, hey, yeah, nigga, I know you, yeah. Y'all like, oh, bitch, what the fuck? I be forgetting that like my picture in the stadium and then like, you know, you're the comedian. I'm like, I guess, I told my job I was gonna quit tonight because I was shooting a Netflix special. So afterwards, if y'all want to take pictures with me and hashtag some shit like I got fans, so I can let them motherfuckers know I made it. Dad. Beer, man. Y'all nice family. How the fuck y'all getting home? Y'all got a lot of drinks and shit. Y'all. I don't know if I want to ride with any of y'all motherfuckers. I'ma thug it out. Well, I've been Harrison the comedian, y'all. Y'all get this energy going and shit. Come on now. I done been to white parties and shit. Y'all turn the fuck up. Come on now. Y'all keep this shit going for my girl, Kelly Collette.
Give it up for Harrison! Yeah! Alright, he was talking about Halloween. Clap if you believe in ghosts. Alright, clap if you believe in yourself. Oh, that's fucked up. Okay, we're gonna need to address some shit. I like the idea of an afterlife, like the way religion does it, but if you think about ghosts, it's not the same thing. Because we're promised this like peaceful eternity where you get to live out your afterlife, but every ghost I know still has a fucking job. You know what I mean? They're always like, you want to hang out in paradise with us? We're going to see some cool shit. Backstreet Boys are going to perform later. I saw that movie. And they're like, nah, I died falling into this well, so now I got to guard this well. Make sure stupid little babies don't fall in this fucking... I'm just the well girl now. That's my whole fucking shtick. That's all I got now, right? Some people get to help sexy couples make pottery. I gotta guard the hole. That's what I do, okay? I think the coolest ghost to be would be the ghost of Christmas Present. If you are familiar with that tale, all right? Because the other one's like, well, we're gonna take you back, and this one's just like, just look through that window. You got it. Go ahead. He's over there. Oh, Bob Cratchit. That's him. You saw him today. This is my life. Okay. I've been thinking about Halloween costumes and how suspenders are a really good accessory, right? Because no one wears suspenders in real life, right? Unless you're like a cool bartender, you know? But if you put suspenders with glasses, right, then you're a lovable virgin 90s nerd from television, right? But if you put suspenders with Doc Martens, you're a racist. Did you know that? And if you put suspenders with like an old handkerchief, you're a Southern Baptist lawyer. Also racist. I've been thinking about like creepy things from my childhood because of Halloween, and do you guys know what Sears is? Clap if you've ever been to a Sears. All right, okay, this guy's fucking enthusiastic. Did you work there? All right, you look very young though. Sears is like Target, but it smelled like tires and gasoline. That's all I remember about Sears. And the reason we would go to Sears when I was a little kid is because my parents had this appliance guy that they really trusted. So they knew anytime they wanted to get something, they're like, we gotta go see Mitch down at Sears. He's our guy. That's our salesman, right? But what I remember about Mitch is that he had a rubber hand. That's all I remember about them. And I was like, I don't know if I trust Mitch. All right, show me the garbage disposal demonstration one more time. Tell me about which one of these machines that you're gonna sell my parents took your hand, okay? Which one of these Black & Decker's your white whale? You know what I mean? Just sitting over here, reliving. I think the reason my dad liked going to Mitch is because he always says things to me like, a salesman's is only as good as his handshake. And I think my dad really liked shaking Mitch's hand, right? Just like to seal the deal with a sense of superiority he got out of squeezing the air out of this man's hand like a dog toy, okay? Just, we got a deal, honk honk. Yeah, that was fun. I'm glad I brought my kid. Thank you for entertaining her with that game of paper, paper, paper. Okay, this was not... Thank you. Anybody on TikTok? Just that guy? Just the perverted Sears guy? Okay, we all have our tropes. You blast that, that's fun. So I'm on TikTok and I saw this thing where there was this man, he would sell fruit on the side of the highway, and then people like took notice, right? And then they started going up and before he even like got to the highway, they'd be lined up to buy all the fruit that he had for that day so he could go home and spend time with his family. And I was like, most people think they're doing a good job, right? But every morning that man tries to leave his goddamn fucking house to get away from his stupid fucking kids. And he's like, finally, a breath. And then he has this line. He's like, God fucking damn it. The only thing I had. Because I think people secretly hate their kids. Have you guys seen baby announcements? They don't know. Baby announcements are the fucking word. Addison Grace was born at 3 a.m. She's 6 pounds, 4 ounces, and she's 17 inches long. Why the fuck are we giving the baby's length? Why are we doing this? Is this the NBA draft? Why do I have to know its wingspan, okay? That's not the information I want. Tell me who the father is, Crystal. Okay, that's it. That's it for me. Thank you guys so much. You guys, one of my very good friends is coming up. She drove all the way from Louisville. Give her your high energy. Anam Chowdhury!
Entered on the wrong side. What's up, guys? All right. We had a pretty long night. This is the part of the show where you get to see the women. All right, so that's exciting. What's going on over here? Is this a Mormon harem situation? Is this sister wives? What's going on? All right, I'll leave you guys alone. Anyways, there was a lot of talk about autism tonight, right? Shout out to autism. I recently found out that I need to get tested for autism, right? Thank you, BuzzFeed. Appreciate that. It's really helpful. It made my life make a lot more sense when I found that out. Because I'm 34, I've never had a boyfriend, but I have been married and divorced by way of arranged marriage. So no interpersonal interactions required to initiate that. Very exciting. But yeah, I am divorced. After I got divorced, I didn't want to date anybody for a while, so I thought I was asexual. Nope, turns out it was the autism. It was just weird. I was just weird. And then I got railed in the ass. Now I have more bodies than COVID. High five. What, are you guys mad? Are you mad that I had a hoe phase, or you just don't believe that I could fuck 2 million people in a year? Just that part is a joke. No, but I did try to date, and I realized because my ex-husband was a short king, I refused to give him royal nomenclature, but he was a short man. And I realized I actually don't want to date short men anymore. It's not because I'm superficial, I promise. It's just because, like, I feel like a lot of short men, that's all they ever talk about is their height, because, like, every little thing reminds them of their height, so they don't shut the fuck up about it. But yeah, I am dating now, and I finally said I love you to this man. Yeah, exciting. Thank you. One person, one woo. It was our first date. Yeah, it's the autism, baby. No, I don't want to make that part of the joke, but it is true. It was really embarrassing because, like, you know, I was just super grateful. He was dropping me off to work the next morning, and I was just like, oh my God, thank you so much. Okay, I love you. Bye. I'm so sorry. I take that back. I'm saving that word for marriage. All or nothing, baby. I said I love you to my dental hygienist. We're getting married on Tuesday. She's so hot. It was an accident, but she's so hot. No. But I feel like when a woman says I love you too early in the relationship, it's like the equivalent of a man coming too fast. Okay, you guys don't like that, whatever. We're having fun. There's only one more person left, I don't give a fuck. But yeah, no, my dating life has been super awkward. But I still think about whether or not I want kids. I'm a middle school teacher. You're welcome. Take a vote for your kid. But I think about, like, I have these really adorable kids that I teach, and sometimes I think about having kids myself because of them. Like, I want, like, a fun little person to hang out with. I don't know. But I feel like people who want kids sometimes are a little narcissistic, just a little bit, because they want mini-me's roaming this earth. They want little versions of themselves, an extension of themselves, and I feel like that's narcissistic. And not to sound pro-life here, but I feel like people who don't want kids are just slightly more narcissistic, right? Because they're like, there can only be one. The line ends with me. And I'm a little bit on that side of the aisle. And not because I'm a narcissist, it's because I keep telling you like I'm not a bad person, but who knows? It's just, I don't want to pass anything down to them, because I have a lot of autoimmune disorders. I just don't want to make them suffer. Like, anybody here lactose intolerant? Clap your hands if you're lactose intolerant. Grow up. It's 2023. It's 2023. Time to stop being intolerant. So sorry. So you guys heard about that Delta flight that had to turn around? It was headed to Spain. It had to turn around because someone had violent diarrhea. That is my worst nightmare. I could have been that person. I didn't know I was lactose intolerant until the pandemic hit, and I was having like charcuterie boards every day and shitting every hour on the hour. What's going on, man? Yeah, I became a little detective, found out I'm a hot girl. So that's what that is. Anyways, I'm gonna leave you with this one. I have a lot of shit wrong with me. Like I said, I have sleep apnea. You guys know what that is, right? Clap if you know what that is. All right, whatever. I realize people who have sleep apnea are like the pugs of the human race. You know, stop breeding us. We can't breathe. All right, that's it for me. My name's Anna Chowdhury, guys. You guys have been fun. Thank you so much. We've got your last comic for the evening. She's lovely. She's hilarious. Please put your hands together. Get that energy up right now for Shayna
Rabani. And for all the comics you've seen, you guys were here. We're toward the end. We're here. It's over. Well, not yet. 5 more minutes, but okay. Hello, hi guys. I'm Shayna. Okay, that's fine. You guys are done. Okay. You guys remember the song "Who Let the Dogs Out"? Yeah. You guys remember how it goes? You guys sing it with me for a second. Who let the dogs out? Okay. You guys know you guys all know the song. Do you guys know what the song's about? You know what this is about? What? Yeah, you know what it's about. That's not a good sign. The song is about a man who is out at the club and he's wondering who let out all the ugly women. Yeah, that's crazy. That's wild. That song was in Rugrats Go to Paris. Like that's great. My mom used to play that song in the car, and my sister and I would be in the back like, who, like this song was talking about us. That's crazy. Every time I tell a girl that it's about ugly women, all of my friends, they'll go, yeah, it's about them, not us. You know, like it's not offending anyone because no girl will ever, we're like, it's about them. I listened to the song the other day. I was like, has it been here the whole time and we just didn't know? Like the lyrics, Word for word, here is one of the lyrics to the song. I saw one girl, she looked scruffy, so I called her Gruffy. She looked like a flea-infested mongrel. Mongrel rhymes with nothing. You know what I mean? Like, he was trying, it's crazy. The thing is, they sing in like a Caribbean accent, so you can't understand them. And then after everything, they go, yippee-yi-yo. It like makes it better, We're like, we can't understand them. Yeah, they don't want you to understand them, She looks like a flea-infested mongrel. Yippee-yi-yo. Like, it makes it fine. Anyway, well, it was my thought on the way here. That's what I was doing. What were you guys doing? You have dogs on your shirt, dude. That's crazy. Not you. You don't have any dogs on your shirt. Oh, that man has like big dogs all over his shirt. You don't have a single one. I'm sorry? Oh, okay. You have a taco on your shirt. That's good. Yeah, but I didn't say who has the taco on his shirt, But if I did, that would have been you. Who was it? No, I'm kidding. Okay. Anyway, I like to be polite. I like to smile. I have a very smiley demeanor about myself. I had somebody recently tell me that I seem like I write letters to prisoners. So that's where I'm at. Which felt very rude. I don't write letters. We email now. I used to write letters. I've actually had 7 prison pen pals. Hold the applause, yeah. Anyone else? Anyone ever written to anyone in prison? Sorry, I'm Mexican. I want to clean the stage. Oh, wait. People just clap. You guys have written to prisoners? Family members or like randoms? Your ex-boyfriend. Even worse, dude. That's crazy. Wow. Well, I'm a little better than you then. I just never had an egg. I'm kidding. That's terrible. What do you do?
Breaking and entering.
Okay. That's.
So.
Wow. Okay, you were with him before he went to prison, and stayed with him through, or?
I asked my grandma to put money on his account so he could come.
Wow. That's okay. Did you use something called JPay?
I
You use JPay. Yeah. JPay is how you talk to prisoners. Yeah, JPay I think means like jail pay or something. I don't know. Wow, that's good. Maybe you still have a little bit of money on there. Can I borrow it? What's your login? Mine's out. JPay, dude, I use JPay so often. I thought they named it after, like I'm Jewish. I thought they named it for me. Like I thought they were like, listen girl, you use this enough. That's crazy, you know what JPay is, yeah. And you're white, usually you're not the person that knows. I'm sorry, it's the truth though. Yeah, anyway, well that was nice. So, TikTok now, prisoners go live on TikTok. Did you know this? I saw like 6 prisoners going live on TikTok yesterday. It was giving the same energy that like 13-year-old sleepovers give, you know? Like, it was really crazy. Anyway, I'm a Middle Eastern, my dad's from Iran. Okay, maybe you guys did Iran. A lot of you guys might know it as Iraq. Maybe, that's why. It's okay. People always say like I'm very friendly, I'm very smiley. I think it's because my dad is Middle Eastern. So my dad always says my friend. That's like his, like he's always like, since I was a little kid, my dad has referred to me as his friend. It's very, you see, here's the thing. I don't know if you guys have ever been friend zoned by your dad, but here's why it's confusing, okay? My dad also plays poker, he's a big gambler. And he doesn't call me his daughter. So sometimes I'm just like, am I your daughter or did you win me somewhere? You know, I feel. One time I asked him, I was like, you are my dad, right? He was like, yes, Shayna, it's ridiculous. I did not win you anywhere. He said, I actually lost, actually. That's what happened. I have a significant other, and I don't know why I said that like that. I have a significant other. He's cool. We've been together for a while. When I first met him, I did this thing. I told him that I was really into sports. It was like the first thing I told him. I told him right away. I wanted him to know immediately the type of person I am. A liar. You know, I was like, this is it. My boyfriend's a twin, which is nice. I don't know why I said that. That's weird. It's nice that he's a twin. He's a twin. And whenever people find out that my boyfriend's a twin, they will ask me if I can tell him and his brother apart from each other. I just want, yes, I can. Okay, they are identical, but I'm gonna tell you guys a small secret. My boyfriend has a really small freckle on the tip of his dick that his brother doesn't have. I'm kidding. I've never seen his brother's penis. He actually gets the freckle from his dad. It's like, all right, you guys, I gotta get out of here, but you've been great. My name is Shayna. Thank you guys for sticking around. That's been the Pro-Am. You guys are awesome. Please get home safely and come back and visit us again soon. Bye, guys.